All my stuff running now? I hope. Hi everyone. And welcome to the stream. It's Sunday night, and if you know what that means, it means, unfortunately, I have work tomorrow. Really damn early. I think I'm 6 a.m. tomorrow? Oh, hold on one second. This is very important information I need to find out right now. Yeah. 6 a.m. tomorrow. Ew. Everything changes. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Who am I with? Anyone good? Oh. I'm with Mr. Badoo. I just thought I was going to give out his name. Nope, I'm with Mr. Badoo. What's funny is if anyone from my work was on, they would know exactly who I'm talking about there by just going, Mr. Badoo. And they'd be like, oh, okay. I know who you're with. It all makes sense now. Alright, so before we get into anything, we're going to rapidly get into this because we have 1 hour, 47 minutes before I have the hard off. I have to be off at midnight on the nose because I need to be up at 4 a.m. so I can go to work. So, things for this week. So you guys know what's going on. Hold on, let me get this off. I don't want to go into too much detail because it's one of those private and I don't know if I should or not. I'm still in discussion with the person. Alright, so tonight we're going to be ending at 12. Tomorrow we are going to be ending hella early also. Tuesday, we're going to be having a morning stream. The reason for the morning stream is I don't know what's going to happen in the afternoon and night. Unfortunately, someone who's close to me, we'll leave that portion out right now. Someone who's close to me is going in for surgery on Tuesday, and so I will be spending most of the time at the hospital with them. So that being said, I don't want to lose the streak, but at the same point, I need to make sure I'm available for them. So we're gonna have a Monday night. I usually go long, so that way, like, I can make up for stuff. Monday night, I'm not gonna be able to go long. I have to get off at a somewhat normal hour, so that way I can wake up on Tuesday morning and do a day ball stream before I have to disappear. Now, depending on when everything clears up, when everything's done and I'm home, we might do a B side of the stream, we might not. I just ask for some understanding during this. I will give you all the information I can that I'm allowed to give as soon as I know. So please understanding of that. Other than that, unless there's any complications from the surgery, which I'm hoping there won't be, then that's the only way the rest of the week's schedule will become changed. But as it sits, I don't foresee that happening. Other than that, there is nothing else that needs to be changed, except for the volume on the music that's about to play, where I'm going to deafen you all. I'm a nice person. Look at that. I got it right this time, so I didn't deafen you. Alright, and we got a free key fragment because I'm a good player. I got messages from people because I'm a good person. Alright, let's get into this game. So yeah, that's what's going on. So today, we're going to be ending at 12 o'clock because of work tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to get on as soon as I can and go as long as I feel comfortable enough to go until I have to wake up and go to basically leave so I can go to the hospital. And then depending on when I get back is going to affect a bunch of different things. So again, please give me your understanding in this while this is all going down. And I will endeavor to give you as much information as I have the second I know what's going on. Alright. Is there more? Alright, we are last pick. Goodbye, Yasuo. That's set. I just want to make sure everything's set. Yeah, everything's good. I find this funny, like every once in a while I'll see on my side screen this thing for Hero Wars. And it's got it's this new thing that's been going on where like they spend so much money making this fake ad. Like gloriously fake ad. That has nothing to do with the game. And like looks like if that game actually existed, it'd be really interesting, and I'd probably even pay to download it on my freaking against Ahri. You know, I probably would download it, you know, like on my phone and actually buy it and all the other jazz. But like the fact that it is fake as shit, it's just like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Like, so I've now taken it to myself of like every single time it comes up, I go to the cool report ad button. And then when they ask why, I click misleading or scam because it is. It's a misleading ad because they're trying to say that this is the greatest game ever. You should try it. And then when you click on it, it's like nowhere near what even the game is. Ooh. Am I working that Friday? Oh. Let's see here. On. Ooh. All right, there we go. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, you create this game that just blows, and you spend all of your budget. You know, like, you would think you'd spend your budget on making an amazing game, and then go just videotape the amazing game and go, this is an ad for the amazing game. And then people go, ooh, you know, and then like people would go to it and like they would tell their friends about it. Like, hey, dude, you should check out Mega Man, Mega Dreams, or whatever the hell you want to call the damn game. You know, look at, it's a really badass game, and then let them be your advertiser. Instead of like doing this whole half-ass, I guess we can go with half-assed thing, you know, because that's what it feels like. It's just this like half-assed system. But I will never understand it. Like, they spent so much money on this stupid ad. And don't get me wrong, I'm assuming they spent this money on this ad because they probably saw a giant uptick of people downloading their game. My only hope is that enough people are going, this is bullshit. And then, like, they literally just delete it. You know, they go, all right, I'm done with this garbage. Cloud9 superfan, huh? Who's the Cloud9 superfan? I was hoping it's the other mid laner. That would have been cool. Wee. So yeah, I just don't get it. I don't like, if I was able to develop a game you know, even if, you know, playing devil's advocate here, right? Like, even if I could develop a game, like, I would definitely want my game's ad to match what I'm playing, you know? But I guess if your game sucks that bad, you need to be able to do something to attract players. That sucked. Oh no, you got me with your one spell, whatever I do. Now I got you in our spell. Yeah, I can still CS. I don't know if you can. I'm still CSing. I'm still CSing. She's burning all of her minion dematerializers in the early game. That's actually bad for her. Alright, that hit her. He's playing super aggressive. Good, hit her. As long as I keep hitting her with stuff, that's all that matters. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's gonna try and ignite. So let's just go B. I got enough for my tier. Go ahead, do it. Oh, what are we at? 175, not bad. 32 to 26. That should recharge by the time. 1 second too early. She left. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse. Still don't know why she burned so much freaking. Like, she burned all of her dematerializers right from the get-go. You can either deal with me or deal with my minions. Can't have both. Can you deal with... I'm still CSing. Are you CSing? I'm getting XP. Ooh, those are beating on you. What are you going to choose? Oh, that one hit you. Oh, did we get our mana up in time? Yeah, we did. So good. So good. Alright, so she's getting smarter to, like... that she knows I'm just not going to care about her. That's fine. You can auto-attack me all you want. Alright, you burned your Q. Back to CSing. Ooh. Oh, she got me. She got me. Oh, she got me. Nope. She didn't get me. Womp womp. She must not be having fun in lane, though. Like, to be completely honest, if I was her, I'd be bored as shit. Like, I'm literally not allowing her to play her game. She wants to play super aggressive. She wants to play in my face. She wants to try and keep shoving me in the tower. Which is fine. Aww. Still CSing. Haha! I hit you with it. There's a quarter of your life. Keep eating. Oh shit. She's got that now. She Byron Q. Minions out. Every time she burns her Q, I'm just gonna drop minions at that point. I just gotta watch for her Q. 77-7. God, yeah. Instead, keep being super aggressive. It's cool. I'm all for it. Yeah, burn your mana for that too. Alright, there's your Q. Minions out. I'm still CSing. Oh, that hit you. Boo. Alright, so she's got a ward here. Oh, I died for that. We should have turned on Ahri first. And we got Infernal, but giving her 4 kills is not ideal. Yeah, this is not ideal at all. Because now she's going to come back like super powered with 4 kills. I should have just backed off when I knew like things were going bad. We can get at least a plate out of this. 2 plates. Hit her with it. Q's dropped. Damn. Okay. What? No, I didn't. I'll take it out in the morning. I have to go early. Okay, there's that. But yeah, this is where she's going to start spawning out of control because she literally got a full Hextech out of that. And with this, she gets the slow. It's going to be a little on the... And she's got blue buff too. Top lane is shoving. I should have stepped forward. He's gonna get out. Or not. Okay, he's gonna get out. All right, Zyra's Miss Positive lady. Damn. Minions did 200 damage to me. Yeah, we'll leave that. I was about to basically say, when you're negative KDA, you can't say anything about someone else's KDA. Which is true. Like, if you want to like talk hot smack, you can't like talk hot smack and be like negative. He's got us one tower. Yeah, we'll throw that out there. Adorable. Yeah, she's gonna die. I can't even go over to help her. Trying to help out Riven. Like I wanna boost up Riven's morale. Man. Got that sweet negative attitude boon going out for her. I almost want to, if she says anything, I want to say like, yo, 7 deaths, man. 7 deaths is a lot. You've got as bad of a KDA as Riven. The one you were mocking. Alright, Rylai's Crystal Scepter next. Alright, so the one thing is I can reshove this lane. I built my, like every time I build Malzahar, I build myself as more of a, like, supporty type. Where it's like, I'm here to do the CC for my team. Wave clear and CC. We're double Infernal, so we definitely have the later game power spike. I gotta keep an eye on Renekton, though. I can't push much further. I have to back off. Push that lane for me, minions. Push that lane for me, minions. You can get that stun off. Yeah, I gotta back off. As much as I want to, like, push into that, I really can't. I need to drop this pink off so I can get more fuel. Now my choices are, do I fight the super minions? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the super minions. Looks like we got one more wave of super minions and then we're clear. .201, so yes. Go, super minions, go! $17.5. Oh. Jesus Christ. Alright, that powered me up. I was looking for something to power me up. There we go. Is she still fighting for that dragon? Damn. I would give a red buff right now. Alright, so we got our flank covered. We need some wards on frickin' whatchamacallit? On Baron. Really should be back off and reset. I don't think this is going to give me enough for... Yeah, it doesn't. Close, but not enough. Great. He's gonna start buying magic resist soon. Or he's just gonna keep building full AD. Wait, when the hell did I get Baron? Did we steal Baron there? I guess so. I thought we lost Baron, and then all of a sudden I had the power of recall, and then I realized I had the thing underneath me. I'm like, we got Baron? I mean, I think I'm the only one with Baron. Yeah, I'm the only one with Baron. If we get triple Infernal, this would be nice. We should really rotate to an R lane. Oh man, I need void stuff. We have so much standing gold out there still. If I got caught there, I would have died. $26.5. $18.58. Like, I definitely feel like if I die here, it's game over for us. Alright, let's go grab my void. Reset. Triple Infernal, 944 AP. We're at buy potions and sell Boots O'Clock. So Boots O'Clock always scares me. We have no sight on any of them. Charmed 5 ever. That charm was forever. Like, I didn't even get a chance to, like, pop off my Seraph's Embrace. That's their Baron. Whether we like it or not, it's their Baron. It's just a matter of how many people are willing to lose to that Baron. The answer is everyone. All right. I'll be up in 2. Potions on board now. $10.79. I feel like I'm playing Veigar right now. Ooh, was that one Q took away half your health? If I sell boots, I can get that. Put that there. Hey, what's up, Sephiroth? How you doing this evening? Welcome to me trying. Although there's that part of me that wants to throw in the we're gonna give it to Riven. We're gonna give her tilt proof because she kept fighting despite everything that was being said against her. I'm doing okay. A little on the tired side, but okay. 331 farm. Sweet Jesus. 42,000 damage. I was doing okay. This would have put me at like 1200 AP, 1300 AP. That would have been like chunks coming out of people. Alright, we gotta switch to ARAM mode. I'm still in that post vacation get back into workflow mode where like I just like there's this part of me that's just like I just want to sleep. Qunyam yum 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 yum. Sure, we'll play Qunyam yum 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 yum. I'll have a clue how to play Qunyam yum 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 yum, but we're gonna figure it out together. Do I have a thing for her? Yeah, I do have a thing for her. There you go. Have the thingy. I think this is the first time I've actually ever played Qunyam yum 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 yum. Emphasis on queen yum 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 yum. Lee take blue. Alright, so how do I build this thing? I have no clue if I'm on the right page. I don't have a clue if yum yum yum. There it is. Yum yum. Q max first. E max second. W max third. Okay, cool. I got a close enough page. The question is, God, your team is awful. Alright, so Q, W, E, lethality, first and foremost, boots, and go. So all I can pull is wall, brush. There is no river. What's this do? Dash through target and do damage. Okay. Wait. Did I just get water? How did I get water? Oh, the healing shrines! The healing shrines give water. That's adorable. All right, so the key is this, that. I remember watching a key and yum do it. Wow. And what's it? Oh, this is the throw you into a wall and do a stupid amount of damage to your move. We're just figuring this out as we go, guys. Like true professionals. And they have to hit the wall for the secondary part. Really? That was the real him? Night. I did what I could. I don't know what that was, but I did it. We died. All of us died. That's what I did. Alright, so that's rock. So I guess this is the only water on the map. Mushrooms. Forgot they have mushrooms. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye. I really thought I was dead there. Yeah, this is... I can understand why that's not worth it. Wow, really? Bullshit. Yo, I've gotten 0 kills so far. I am the greatest Qunyam Yam 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 player ever. Greatest Qunyam Yam player ever. Stupid blind dart. I don't even know if I'm building right anymore. I have left the reservation. Yeah, okay, cool. This is to say, am I building right? Yes, it is. It is indeed this second. That counts as rock. So yeah, this is the only healing on, only water on the map. I mean, at least it's better than I thought it was. I thought there was no water on the map. I need mana. Oh! All right, so they only get pushed back a little bit. Got it. I thought they get pushed back all the way to the wall. Learning. I'm learning. I'm learning kunyam yam 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 yam. Alright, let's keep going. Keep going! I want this. Mountain. Mountain. I never actually checked that to see if I got like the full 30. I am the greatest assist ever. Feel the healing goodness. Ow. Oh my god. I think I rooted him. Maybe. Oh my god. Yes! 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 My first kill is Quanyam Yam 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 Yam. What's funny about Yum 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 is when she first came out, usually I'm one of those people that like when the new mid comes out, I'm like, all right, let me try the shit out of the mid, and then I'm like, I love it, and I never got around to like trying out her. Like it always just took a back seat. Can I grab more than one spirit? Like, can I have multiple spirits? It doesn't look like it. Now that would be a cool thing if they did that. All right. Let's go. I am the greatest. Like I don't even know. Like I'm not understanding. Like I know the combo is you're supposed to hit him with the stun. And then you're supposed to, once you get the stun, once you get the stun, you're supposed to like up right into the rock. Like it's supposed to be bam, bam, bam. Damn. Like, I know that's the combo, it's just I haven't... I wonder if... No, that's Mountain 2. I thought it was so much wider. That's what she said. What did I just walk into? What's up, Mephisto? You walked into me saying that's what she said. Now, depending on if you were here a few seconds prior to that or not, is whether you got the joke. But you also walked into, this is the first time I'm playing Quid Yum 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 Yum, and I have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing on a Quid Nom Nom Nom. I'm just glad I figured out where you can get water from. How have you been, man? Haven't seen you in like 5 ever. Oh my god, it is not Gnar. I keep thinking it's Gnar, so if like it's around me, I can just grab and throw them. But they have to be like directly in front of me. I'm guessing this. Because you're AP, you're AD. Trying to muster up the strength to continue with Stormblood, man. I'm hating it. We'll have to agree to disagree on that. Because I actually liked... I liked New Lease. Now, don't get me wrong. The only thing I didn't like about New Lease was she felt like they were. Stormblood was all about pushing that whole revolution angle and, you know, the future of the entire world and F the Empire and all that stuff. I slay primals, not Garleans. Well, you now do both. In the words of that one meme, why not both? What do I build next? Maw, I guess? Maybe? Maybe? Maw? Maybe? I mean, I'm guessing Maw. Sure. I mean, it's wasted cooldown reduction is the only downside. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll do you. CC'd 5 ever against my wishes. Like the best part of Domo. What? How far into the story are you? Let's play this game. Because I plan to be restarting soon. You're level 6. Oh, so you're almost the... hold on. Where are you in the story? Because I was level 70 and nowhere near the end. But that's also because I'm a power, you know, a power farming ridiculous person. Okay, so they just blew up the big gun. So you're not that far away then. What gets me about him is the fact that he's still using Nidhogg's eyes. Like that, I find that so weird that he's still using Nidhogg's eyes. And the fact that, like, oh my god. I can't wait to murder him. Ah! Ah! Now, I can tell you the one character I wasn't too fond of or attached to was... God, what the hell is her name? Hold on. I'm gonna cheat right now. I'm cheating. Don't hate me. What is her name? She better have voice actor credits. If she doesn't, I'm going to be really upset. Nope, she doesn't. Alright, I'm going to describe her and you're going to tell me her name, and then I'm going to feel awful that I can't remember her name. The character that was, like, alongside, that was working along freaking Xenos. That was from the country and turned against her country. Yeah, her. I felt like they were trying... Hold on. This is an easy way to find out. Let me... Alright, cool. I got someone easy to play. I don't even have to think. I could talk while playing. Hold on. Yep, that's her. Fordola. The one who basically sold her humanity. She's an idiot. But, like, there's a part of me that's just like, they were trying so hard to make you feel bad for her, but in the same breath, it's hard to feel bad for someone who's such a tool. And I don't mean tool like she was like a tool for the machine. Like, she was just a tool. Like, she was a tool. Oh yeah, she was an interesting character. It's just her backstory was a little weird, where like they were all of a sudden like, my family was evil to me, and I basically was, I was Snow White, you know, like, or not Snow White. I was Cinderella, and my family picked on me and beat on me, and I was a slave to the house, and everyone hated me, and I'm gonna now kill everyone. It's just like, what? What? No, I gotta say, her ending. Now the one that I felt bad for, and I'll be completely honest with you, was how do I explain this one? I was kind of really upset that Stormblood basically took Krill and the hell's her name? And Y'shtola, and sidelined them, like, so early on. Like, literally just sidelined them and, like, removed them from being part of the story. Like, that part bothered me. I cannot confirm or deny whether she's alive or not. But yeah, the fact that they took Krill and Y'shtola and sidelined them, because they are probably my two favorite side characters. It's Krill mainly. Krill is my favorite side. When they introduced her, I was just like, I love her. What do you mean she's a potato? She's not a potato. She's a potato. Damn the Lalafell. They're evil. Oh yes. Now, if you want me to tell you a Lalafell I think is like completely evil and may one day take over the world, is Tataru. Tataru has the makings for a sociopath. Like, they may not have meant it to do that, but she has the makings of a sociopath. Like, she is literally becoming the mafioso of the entire world. Like, she tries to play all sweet and innocent, like, look, I made you new outfits. Look, I did this. And then, like, the one guy just steps out of line once, and she smiles at him. He's like, oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Torotaru. I'll be a better person. It's just like, what did you do to him? What did you do to this poor man off screen? This poor man, don't get me wrong, he's evil as shit. But for him to back down to you? Ooh. Don't ever let me get you pissed off. Oh yeah. Hancock straight under her boot. And that's why I said it's just like, the hell, man, what do you have? Like, what did you figure out against him? Like, did you find out he was drug running on the side or something like that? Now what I will say is the Flame General. Yo, Flame General is badass. I don't care what anyone says. I will forever defend the Flame General. Man had his arm hacked off, and he still went to town. Who knows? They might make him an extreme at some point. The fact that they made me fight him at the one point, and his one-armedness was like being an issue, like he was still beating my ass. I mean, thankfully, I play Red Mage, so like I get to cheat a little bit. Oh, that works. Yeah, Dark Knight is another one that's really good, because you have your own self-heals. Though the only one who's even better than that is if you go, who is it? Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker has heals for days. Well then, tell me how you truly feel. I haven't fooled with Gunbreaker yet. I level boosted Black Mage though. I'll be learning it next. I won't level, like I can't find myself ever level boosting, because I'd rather have the those extra beginner levels just so I can learn the combos instead of like being thrown in. Good luck, figure it out, you know. Like, I know I could download, web pages and stuff like that that'll teach you the system, but at the same point, I'd rather just, like, learn it. Which is why I feel weird with, like, Gunbreaker and stuff like that, because you automatically start off level 60. Gotcha. It was worth the 500k gil. Oh, I forgot you could buy that for gil now. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that's a thing you can buy with gil. They went way of the World of Warcraft, where it's just like, oh yeah, you can buy this thing this way, and oh yeah, did I mention you can also buy it in game? It's like, oh, you want to make gold? Well, here's the easiest way to make gold now. Spend your hard-earned currency and convert it to gil. I mean items. I got 2 kills now. Come on, Aatrox, get in here. Did I get enough on him? Nope. Sure. Well, it depends. All right, hold on. Caveat. Depends on what the project is. Because if your book project is streamers in the nude, then no. I will have to politely decline at that point. It's my newest calendar. I'm going to be selling it on campus. It's real life streamers in the nude. Are you sure I can get some really... Man, it's a superhero novel, except I'm not sure if I want the main character to actually be a hero. Oh, interesting. So, like, it's from the, like, perspective of Phil from accounting. Because then if that's the case, then it becomes is he just an eyewitness to the events, or is he not a hero and he got sucked into it and really doesn't want to, but the hero wants him to be there? You know, almost like a reluctant Robin. Where like the superhero sees something in him, he's like, you will be my sidekick. No, I don't want to be your sidekick. Yes, you will. And then like it's just like every night the superhero goes to go out, shows to pick up his sidekick. He's like, no, man, not again tonight. And he's like, no, you will come. All I have to do is come up with a hero or villain, then their powers, and I'll work with, I'll see what if I can use them. Interesting. Alright. Come up with a hero or a villain. I'm usually much better coming up with... Like, if I'm coming up with the whole setting, I can come up with a villain. But if it's just like... just come up with this one guy, then it's a little bit harder for me. So a hero and his superpowers. Do you at least have a setting for me? Like what time frame is it nowadays? Is it in the future? Is it in the past? Is it real world? Is it like fantasy where like dragons and shit like that are alive? Or are we just talking more rooted in real life? Or is it more science fiction where it's like science fiction? These are all questions that will affect what possible powers, because like I don't want to be like, yes, my hero is a metal bender who can manipulate technology to his every whim, and then just like, dude, this is set up in like in a fantasy world. There's no computers for him to control. Yes. Because I could probably close my eyes and come up with something right now, if I at least know the setting. It's a little one. Do. It's the bigger one. Get him. But all right, so assuming, see, anytime I come up with a hero or a superhero, they always have some kind of plight. It's one of the reasons why I love Marvel, is almost all of their superheroes have some kind of like tragic thing. So like I was always a big Tony Stark, Iron Man fan, even before the movies came out. And one of the good things I always loved about Tony Stark was his two greatest flaws was his self-confidence, which then became in doubt when he dealt with his PTSD, and the fact that he dealt with the demon in the bottle. Basically, he was an alcoholic. He really was, 100% full-blown alcoholic. There was one point he passed off the torch to Rhodey because he realized he was too much of a drunk to be Iron Man himself. You know, stuff like that. That's why I've always loved Marvel. My PC died on me for a second there. I missed the last 5 minutes. Okay, so this is all I need to know, Mephisto. Setting? Like, is it in future? Is it past? Is it fantasy? Is it sci-fi? I just need a brief synopsis of the setting. You know, so past, present, or future, fantasy or not, sci-fi or not. And then I was just talking about, while I was waiting for you to answer that, I was just figuring out, like, talking about some of my favorite characters, one of which being Iron Man, and is because, you know, he has flaws. He's not perfect. He's one of the reasons why most people don't like Superman, because Superman is literally, for all intents and purposes, Superman is like, he is the superhero that you read, like, when you talk to like a 4-year-old kid and you're like, what superpowers would you want? And he's like, oh, I want to fly, and I want X-ray vision, and I want to be invincible, and I want heat vision and cold breath. And it's just like, dude, just choose one power, like flying, strength. No, I want them all. Why can't I have them all? And it's just like, that's what Superman is to most people. It's why a lot of people don't like Superman. "40 years in the future, not too super futuristic. They're tech supers that made some aspect of light much easier." Okay. Is there any fantasy elements to it? Dragons, fairies, or anything like that? Or are we just dealing with humans or... Or is there aliens? Their number one superhero in the world is Maximum Thrust. Giggity, giggity, goo. Sorry, I am so sorry. That was super childish of me. I know I shouldn't have giggity gooed that, but man, was that like just begging for it. There's a oh, okay. So it was meant to be that way. All right. Whew. Feel better now. Okay, so superhero to go into the future. There are some computers, but not super futuristic. If there's creatures or futuristic things, their powers of mutation. Booster Gold, except slightly more useful. Hey, Booster Gold, you say that to my friend Bree, she'll be pissed. She loves her Booster Gold. Like, she won't even deal with someone slighting Booster Gold. Well, all right. Yes, Booster Gold in his own time was a janitor. Well, was a hack janitor that worked the Museum of Superheroes and stole very specific items to go back in time to then make himself become a superhero. Not realizing that once he changed the first event, it would change everything. So yes, for exactly one mission, he was the most powerful superhero because he knew everything that was going to happen. After that one event, everything changed, and then he was just surviving off of the stuff that he brought with him. I say all this because I have my friend Bree, and she loves him, and I know her argument well. Okay, so let's do this. It's been a while since I've done character development, so we'll do this for a brief moment. We'll end the stream with this. Okay, bring this up. Alright, so we're going to try and create one badass superhero. Okay, so first things first is you're going to have powers. There's usually 3 powers that the person has. Usually. There may be more, but usually there's 3 iconic powers that come with them. And then they always have the great negative. There's usually 1, maybe 2 of those, right? Usually, give or take. And then you have motive. What drives them? Again, 1, maybe 2 things that are there, right? Negative, flaw, right? So this is your basis right here. Is most superheroes have 1 to 3 powers. Some have more, some have less. They usually have 1 negative flaw, like 1 major negative flaw, and then maybe a second or third minor ones. And then they'll have like their motives, which is like 1 or 2 motives. They're things of why they're doing what they're doing. Whether it's a sense of wanting to, sense of doing. So, we're going to create one badass superhero while sitting here. Okay, so the premise is, so I can bring it up. 1 new note. So the premise. That should probably take us out of this real quick. Let me take us out of League real quick. This is just going to be... What category should I put this into? What category should I throw this into? You know this shit better than I do. Maybe. Browse. Is there a writing section? Screw it, we're just gonna leave it here for now. Here, we'll do this. So, sticky note. So, in case people are here, done with League, end of stream thingy. There we go. There we go. So we got that's written there, so I don't have to feel bad. All right. So we're done with League, and we're on the end of stream thingy. All right, so our concept is 40 years in the future. There are other superheroes. Biggest one being Maximum Thrust. Registration is forced. Has to be Gen 3 heroes. So there's been 2 other generations of heroes before, so we're thinking closer to this would be closer to Watchmen at this point, because Watchmen, when takes off, now's Watchmen is like 3 or 4 generations deep. So there's already been the passing of the torches and stuff like that. Semi future, but not to future, and creatures, fantasy creatures come from mutation. Okay, so we're gonna create one badass superhero with these as the thing. Again, usually most of them have about 3 superpowers, give or take. Usually 1 negative flaw, maybe more, and a motive. So let's close our eyes real quick and think about this. So, if I was writing a character for a game, we'll use Marvel's a good system for me to build off of because they have a superhero making thing. So okay. So what do we want? What do we envision of this guy? We're gonna make him. All right, so we're gonna make him from. He's gonna be from the United States. And born in Washington, D.C., but currently lives in Chicago. Okay, so just so I can have a setting for where he's from. So he lives in the United States. He's born in Washington, D.C., but currently lives in Chicago. So you have to think, why did he move? I'm going to assume reason for the move was due to the powers coming out. Okay, so basically his powers releasing into the world is why he did it. Okay, so his first power... And then we are going to add currently not registered, afraid that what they will do to him if he does. Okay. Okay, so first power. So now we have the aspects of he's currently not registered. He's afraid of what they're going to do to him if he does. And he's on the run. So he lived in D.C. His powers came out. He's been on the run, and he's currently living in Chicago. So he's like a drifter type person. So we also know... So now we can add that he is on the run. He doesn't stay in one place too often. Currently on the run. It's okay. You got this cool recording you can go to. Isn't that awesome? So his first power. Now we'll give him. Now you're gonna go, what the hell is the power of the emotion, right? Oh. Okay. This work for you? So he's not registered. Other heroes know of him. They want him to register because they see the possibilities, okay, of what he can bring, right? So the power of emotion. So power of emotion could mean many things. But by what this I mean, basically, he can take this bottle cap. It's a good example, all right? So this bottle cap is just a neutral object, has nothing behind it, right? If he gets angry enough, he can load this bottle cap with his anger. And that anger multiplies and will cause damage. If he throws it at someone, it will explode or whatnot. If he's sad and he fills it with sadness and he hits someone with it, instead of exploding, it causes dreary and awful feelings in the person. Excited. He could use it to charge it up and throw it at an ally and hit him with it. And then all of a sudden that person becomes charged with all of his, excitement and energy, and he gets faster. Any emotion he could ever think of, he can load into an object by just touching him. An object, a person. He could just touch someone itself. So, the power of emotion can load his emotions into a person or object to add an effect. So, like, for instance, let's kill the no spacing. Screw your spacing. So, like, for instance, we'll go with A. Anger leads to explosion. Sad leads to a sense of dread. Excitement leads to increased mobility, speed, I want to say will. You'll come up with a better word for it because I'm assuming, but we'll say will for now. So will is like that never give up attitude, like that, no, you can do this, like, kind of will. So basically, that one, his will, is like, we'll say, like, an example would be like, how the Blue Lanterns give hope to the Green Lanterns and enhance the Green Lantern's power? Well, he has that power with his emotion, to just sheer hope, to be able to just feed someone power and make them stronger, because now they feel like they could do more, that they're stronger, they're more powerful. So that's his first power. So this is a good one. Like, this is a good major power because this can lead to the negative. So the negative... Undo. Okay. So his negative is going to be he killed his father. Now you might go, how did he kill his father? Well, okay, so we now have the moment of he didn't have his powers, and then he got his powers. And the moment he got his powers, or he started to find his powers, was this moment of anger. He was in an argument with his father, and this one moment of, like, whether his father pushed him first. It'd probably make more sense if we're trying to make him into a good guy. His father probably antagonized it. But you can write it either way. But his father antagonized him. So I'm going to write it that way because I feel better with it. During an argument, he touched his father. who was fighting with him and antagonizing his son. To which he was filled with anger towards him and destroyed his father. His mother, seeing this, and him looking at his mother and the look of shock on his mother, he ran. He ran for the hills. And so he has in his mind that he has to try and, like, so his second negative is really, Word? You're gonna do this to me? Ooh, I just thought that would be a good one. So by doing this, he killed his father, and so now he's afraid to show his emotion. He does not want to show it because he's afraid. He doesn't want to hurt anyone else. He doesn't want this to happen again. So he tries to hide his emotions, almost like almost like just trying to hide it. He doesn't want to, like, try and, like, repress it, which is why he won't allow himself to feel anything for someone else, because he doesn't want to get attached. Because what if one day he's in love with someone and gets into an argument with them, and then the next thing you know, in that argument, they're gone. And so that's why on E, where I added the loving and caring leads to him healing someone, he hasn't experienced that yet. The power's there, but he hasn't allowed himself to actually love and care for someone. Because if he does, it's the like complete pendulum. He's afraid of fear, he's afraid of anger, he's afraid of all this stuff, all these negative emotions, that how could he ever, like, be happy? You know? And so you can even say, like, a lot of his positive emotions he might not experience as well as other people. So there we go. So we now have his negative flaws, right? We have his negative flaws of what happened, why he's on the run, why he's no longer in DC, and why he doesn't want to register. He doesn't want to register because he's afraid of what's going to come from what happened with his father. So we now have his powers of emotion and others to be described later, because that leaves it open-ended. So basically, any emotion you can come up with, close your eyes, just think about what that emotion would do to someone, and he has it. All right, so now we have to come up to a second power. So he has the power of emotion, which has all these sub things, right? Oh no, that's this was the very first time his power is revealed. That's why this is written as, it was the very first time his powers revealed. He was in an argument with his father. Like, his father pushed him, he pushed back, and the next thing you know, his father, bam! And his mother was like, and he ran. He just ran for the hills at that point. And he's just been on the run since. You know, basic loner, on his own. He feels bad for what he's done. And so that can lead to one of our motives. One of our motives now that we have this is redemption. He wants to redeem himself for So there we go. So his first big motive then now is redemption. He wants to redeem himself. It's why he helps people. You know, even though he's trying to be a loner, doesn't want to show emotions. When he hears grandma screaming from the third floor, the fourth floor, you know, that she's in a burning building or whatnot, he'll run in. Even though he doesn't want to, he's reluctant, but it's that feeling of, I have to do this. I have to. But at the same point, he doesn't feel like he deserves redemption. Because how can he after what he did? How can he? So we got the power, the first power. Let's give him a second power. So okay, so the power is to take and give injuries, all right? Yes. Definitely some serious head coverings. Some kind of way to just blend in, wants to be in the back. So what this is like, so this is tied in with this, right? So the love and caring leads to healing someone, right? This is the true potential of what he can do. This is the true potential. But what this is this is basically, he doesn't understand it's his emotion that's doing it. Because like, it's a sidestep of, if I'm cut, you cut me. Like, let's say the good, like, the one guy is like, stop, kid, get back here, and he fires a gun and shoots him, and then he turns around and he just touches him, and the bullet wound leaves him and goes into the guy that shot him. It's tied into his anger, but it's under control at that point. He's funneling that wound into the person through that sense of anger, but it's controlled, and he doesn't understand that. But vice versa, when he sees the little old lady on the fourth floor who's in the burning building and she gets out and she's got some burns on her arm, he can touch her and care about her and pull those wounds from her and put it on her, on him. Thus, she then becomes healed and he takes on the mantle. But this is not to say, let's say if he finds out the guy over there is the arson, he can then run at him and go, you should feel what you did to her. And that sense of like anger under control at this point. He doesn't understand it's under control, but that sense of anger, he's now transporting that wound onto the person who set the fire that hurt the old lady. So that's what I mean by power to take and give injury. So I figure, yes, you did this, feel her pain. Yes. We even put that quote there for you. And before that, feel her or my pain. Because like in the instance of the person shot me and then he transfers the bullet wound to the person. You did this. You feel my pain. You know, not understanding that that's an emotion that he's pumping into this person. And that's how it's transferring. We'll go with, so it's not there. Oh no, it's ER. ERE. There. Nope. I was right the first time. I am so tired right now. Okay, so now we have that thing. I'm thinking that maybe instead of removing healing the injuries, maybe it's more of a sedative or pain inducement. Like the injury will still be there, however, all the pain associated is transferred. The only reason why I say this is because this would allow for him to have a motive of, let's say if he takes the burns from the little old lady, right? At the end of it, he's still getting scarred. And that's something like this, the reason why the heroes can see good in him is because he's scarred. He shows scars from just taking these injuries from people and not having someone to give it to. You understand? So like, there's not always going to be the guy that burned the building down. Sometimes it's just a haphazard fire and he doesn't want the person to feel it, so he pulls it from them, accepting that pain and then thus living with it and scarring himself in the process. Because then the other heroes that are trying to like show him like, you're a good guy, you can do good, can see things like the scars and the stuff like that of different things he's accepted off of people, and he's wearing it. It's healed over time. That's the only reason why I went with that, is because then it adds that modifier of being able to, it's almost part of like this redemption portion of where by being able to take the pain of people and then being scarred from it, it's reminders of some of the good he's done, but he doesn't ever think it's enough. And it also opens up the opportunity that he might go too far at some point. What if someone is in critical condition and they're about to die? Does he take it all? Does he come close to death? Does he think that he has enough to survive and the other person doesn't? It allows moments like that where like he looks at the 30-year-old girl with the 2-month-old baby in the carriage bleeding out on the sidewalk dying and doesn't want her to grow up without a mother, and decides, I'm just going to take all of it. I should be strong enough to hold this. And could have an arc where he could have died at that point, just helping her. That's the only reason why I think that would allow for some awesomeness right there. So we need a third one. So if we are giving him this, we're going to give him some minor healing though. So we're not talking about Wolverine level healing where if I shoot you, it closes up. If only he didn't have so many powers, he could have been the last of the big three. Well, he doesn't have to be. Remember, he can always remain on the outside. Heck, you can even take this character and during like one of the moments with the big three there, the big three is all in their 50s. Oof. Let's see here. looking up for... What would be a good example? Who would be a good example? Holy shit. Generation 1 heroes, they stood out and helped restore order with their first calamity, that calamity being the powers first being manifested in average people. They couldn't control themselves and wrought tons of destruction without meaning to. Well, that's why that makes sense. I don't know how to... I know there's a thing out there. I forget what it is. But there's a... Trying to find a good way to put this. So we're gonna give them... I'm gonna do this in the best way I know how. How long to heal third degree burn? Third degree burns require hospitalization for a few days or many weeks. Scars may require skin grafting. It doesn't answer my question. So it takes about 2 months with surgery to heal from third degree burns. Okay, so you figure 3 months times 30 days times 24 hours times 60 minutes an hour. That's 1,269 minutes. So we're gonna divide that 24. She's got 90, give or take. So what this means is, I did math for you, Mephisto. I did the maths. So what this means is someone with a third degree burn usually takes 3 months to heal completely. Okay, so it takes 3 months for that to heal. For him, it takes 1 day. So 24 hours for him to heal a third degree burn. So a minor laceration that normally takes like maybe 3 or 4 days to seal up and could be good. It'll be a few, minutes. But for like a massive injury, is going to take like 24 hours. I did math for you. 90 times normal human healing. I know the MCU has a mathematics system out there of what the healing factor equals. I just can't find it right now. It's 12:34 at night. I should have been in bed 34 minutes ago. So we have that. So we got his 3 major powers. Regenerative. So we need one more motive. All right. So he has to have more than just redemption as his motive. So his other one is let's see here. What else can we give him as his motive? So we have a loner. He was living in DC. He wound up killing his father when his powers manifested in an argument. Ran from his mother. Currently on the run, not registered. Heroes know of him because they've been following him. And they've been trying to convince him to register and become part of this super mega ultra league. But he's afraid of the repercussions and having to face what he did. His main thing is for redemption. He wants to redeem himself for what he had done. And he doesn't deserve redemption. He has an R negative. Medicine that mutes emotion. If someone were to hit him with darts of medication that mutes his emotion, it kills his first 2 powers. His first 2 powers shut off if he gets sedated or anything. Because it's hard, if he does not have the emotion to have it, he can't use those powers. I think that makes sense. So we're going to give him a third negative. The third negative of if let's say people found him, you know, they literally could medicate him and he'd have no powers other than his regeneration. So now he has a way to lose his powers for people to control his powers. He's trying to hide his emotions, so he's like trying to mute his own emotion. And see, maybe he wants to be noticed. I don't think he would, because of this fact. What would be a good motive? There we go. So his other thing is the reason why he's doing what he's doing. Does his regeneration burn through things like drugs and alcohol? Huh. Would it... Alright, so to cover this part before I forget it. He's trying... His other motive is to try and survive, do jobs on the side so he can get money. And then he takes that money and he ships it to his mother in hopes to lessen her burden. because she knows that he knows that he's made her a single mother household. Listener burden for her and his 3 brothers. Okay, so he's trying to survive so that way he can ship money to her. So that way, because she's now a single mother, single earner that has these 3 kids besides him. And he's just like, he'll go, like, he went up to Chicago and he's working in a plant. And he'll work there until something happens. And let's say Carl, his coworker, gets injured. And now he has to, like, he looks at him, he's like, I gotta help him. I can't. And he exposes himself, by healing Carl and taking the injury. So, like, Carl's arm gets, like, ripped off and it's broken. So he, like, takes the pain, and everyone sees this happen and they're like, and so he goes on the road again and leaves. Yeah, there you go. So does this, all right, so usually healing factors generally do have other things. I would say his regeneration would, let's see, it would reduce his aging. Reduce fatigue. Okay, so here we go. So we came up with this. So his regeneration factor will reduce his aging, because that's usually how most regeneration factors wind up working, because it heals your cells. It reduces his fatigue. His cells regenerate faster, so he doesn't have to deal with fatigue from built up acid and stuff like that, because it heals itself. All diseases and viruses he could contract will heal, but he suffers in the process of it. So if he, like, contracts, like, the flu, where most people will take, like, 2 to 3 weeks for him to suffer, for them to live through it, he'll get through it in a little under a day, but he'll be miserable and sick during that entire time. Alcohol is ineffective because it just, the way it works for him. And medicine, they would have to, like, triple or higher dose him to get him to that emotional middle period. And then once he's there, medicine will work and shut down his first 2 powers. That makes sense? I hope. Look, we hit a new page. trying to line this up for you so you can have a nice, easy... I do apologize for the spelling mistakes. I'm just super tired. So his negatives are here. Motives are here. There you go. Holy hell. I got a great twist in mind. He's Gen 3. Some of his powers are inherited. His father had the regenerated healing factor. And being a Gen 2, it's stronger. His father survived the anger bang. He doesn't know because he doesn't maintain contact with his mother other than to send the money. Perfect. That sounds like a good twist. Here, I'll throw it on here. Okay? We keep pressing, fat fingering the wrong thing. So, what a twist! No, stop doing this shit. Dad survived because he has much stronger healing factor than son. And he did not know of his father's powers. Also has not heard about his father's death because no contact beyond sending money. Hell, you can even go with this of the reason why the other superheroes know of him is because his dad told them. So let's throw that on there too. So there you go. Dad told the other heroes of him and has been following his path in hope that his son will learn of what happened and thus return home and join him in helping more people and registering in the Super Ultra Mega League. What? Shrink this down. Alright, good. So there's the twist. So now we have our twist portion on there. We have his motives. We have his negatives and flaws. We have his three main powers. I would definitely say like this first one here would be like his main power. Because it's like his main thing. You know, like heck, you can even like say, you know what's funny? Yes, his mother, his... Oh, here's another twist. Here you go. There you go. How is that? How is that for a twist? So all his life, she was afraid he would get her powers, and so she was just pounding him with this high dose sedative, and then one day he just found out about it and was just like, no more. I'm not taking this anymore. I want to be me. And so he stopped taking it, and eventually it led to the moment. So there you go. There's the Naruto. What a twist! So there you go. Hell, man. You flesh this dude out enough to be a main character. I'm thinking he'll follow along with the pro tag. Once I write him or her. Yes. He needs a name. Okay. Stage name. All right. So we'll give him the real name of Samuel McBride. We'll make him a little Irish man. And because us Irish people have some real hot temper sometimes. The Phantom. Because he's always been a ghost in these situations of he goes, he helps, and he leaves. Never stays for recognition, never stays for the press. He just does his thing and he leaves. He punishes evil, and then he leaves. He's the Phantom. No invisibility power, no nothing. It's just they're calling him a Phantom because he goes out of the place. He just leaves. He's just done. Like, We'll use Carl in the processing plant. Carl massively mangles his arm, and he looks over at Carl, and he realizes Carl might not survive if I don't take this wound from him. And so he takes the wound from Carl. A couple of the co-workers see it. He looks at the co-workers, and he just goes and leaves. And then the story of the Phantom who helped another person and then just disappeared hits another news outlet as he hits the road once again, going off to the next location he's going to be at. There you go. How's that work for you, Mephisto? If that doesn't work, I don't know what is. Alright, so we are going to... Oh, wait. Kelly would kick my ass if I don't put this in a pretty font. Kelly, this is for you. This pretty font is for you. That's the font she likes. That's for Kelly. Alright, let's go to Discord. Discord. I don't see a DM on Discord. And we haven't talked on Discord in a real long time. Well, this is you. So we're just gonna cheat the system and just do that. The message needs to be shorter. 200 characters. You bastard. Well, we know this is you now. Alright, so we gotta break this up. Alright, so we're gonna do power section first. Then we're going to do negative flaws. Then we're going to do the motive. And then we're going to do what the twist. There you go. No, there you go. You got it. Copy and paste that bitch. Because you should be able to copy that as just... Well, yeah, you can copy that as one thing. There you go. What a twist! But yeah, creating characters is something I've always excelled at. I'm always good at creating storylines for characters. It's how I've always been. I don't know why. It's... What broke? What broke? You know what? Here. Fine. I will create a document for you. Hold on. Desktop. Super Mega Ultra Hero Man thing for Mephisto Mars because he asked me to do it. So I did. And here it is. Doc. Here. Have fun with that name. Super Mega Ultra Hero Man thing for Mephisto Mars because he asked me to, and I did, and here it is. You enjoy that. Alright. 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 I gotta go to bed now. I should have went to bed like 59 minutes ago. So, we are going to bed. So, I'm going to bed. I will be here tomorrow. Let's do the ending credits. Let's say thank you to a bunch of people. Hey, no problem. If you need anything else, let me know. I'm always around. I like creating characters. It's what I do. So there we go. Ending credits. Play the credits. Look. It's down there. It says thank you from me to all of you. Any music is brought to you by Electromina. The name of the song is Summer Vibes. If you enjoy the music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Free to listen to, free to download. And if you enjoy the music, make sure you support the artists. They're badasses for having their entire catalog out there for free. Also, support your local and online artists. Don't just go to the store and buy some bullshit-ass copy pots and hang it up on your wall. When you go to a local or online artist, have them make something original for you. That way you can support the local and online arts and not some bullshit Xerox machine printed copy of the same damn thing. Also, I want to say thank you to It's Too Late Now, X Crumble Levy for Daniel 007, Pyro Pixie, Alexander C. Bonkers, Lol. Thank you guys so much for the host. It's really appreciated. And also, it's for all you guys.
Shouty, you the best. You the best.
And finally, big shout out to the Bully for Twitch Network. The Bully for Twitch Network is channels much like my own where you go, enjoy yourself, not have to worry about ass goblins, running your fun because that's how they have fun. If those are channels that you enjoy, make sure you look for the hashtag Bully for Twitch on Twitter. Give us some love. Tell them I sent you. But guys, if you're going to bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you're planning to stay up and play some more games, whether it's League of Legends, Dota, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, or any other games that are out there, have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's what it's all about, it's having fun. And with that, I'm going to bring episode 710, dropping elbows in the competition, and writing a superhero to a close. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time here with me. Really, really hope to see you here tomorrow night when we go live at 9, 10 o'clock EST with something. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Good night, everyone. Button.